This is a news update about the German company Tillig, who make a great range of models that always seem to be good value for money with a high level of detail. They have just announced their Autumn 2024 range, which we'll go through in this video, and we're focusing this time on the TT scale models. So first up, a new steam locomotive in the form of the KPEV Class P8. This represents a locomotive in operation between 1835 and 1920, and this model features a highly detailed moulding with additional parts added onto it. Also, this has the Prussian-style gas lanterns modelled here, which have directional LED lights fitted into them as standard. It's also fitted with an X18 DCC socket and can also be fitted with sound as well. For this and everything shown in this video, we don't yet have UK prices for these, so I'll show you the German RRP in euros for now. So this one comes in at €356.80. Next is this rather cute little shunter, the A26. This one is in the Hungarian Rabagajor livery, which I probably mispronounced. Operating between 1990 to 2007 in this format, it looks great with some nice additional parts and good application of the livery. This one has a NEM 651 electrical interface with plug and is priced at €115. Next is another diesel, the classic DB BR212 in the usual maroon with white stripes, representing the period around 1969 to around about 1990, has directional lighting and also a NEM 651 electrical interface with plug. This one comes in at an RRP of €207.50. Next is a real cool looking machine in the form of the DRE77 electric locomotive. Just look at the details and features on this model. The locomotive represents the machine between 1945 and around 1970, and the model features directional lighting and an X18 DCC socket. You can also fit sound to this model if you wish, and it also specifies that it is prepared for the installation of an electric clutch. Not quite sure what that means. I think it might have been lost in translation. However, this is certainly a fantastic looking model and comes in at an RRP of €262.30. That's it for the locomotives this autumn, but there's a massive amount of rolling stock. So starting with coaches, we have this coach pack. It's the DR Stat Express coach 3-pack consisting of a Type Y/B70 first and second class passenger coaches and one Metropa dining car. These are in this new livery that represents vehicles in service between around 1969 and 1990. These can be easily fitted with interior lighting, more on that later, and have close coupling pickup and close coupling kinematics. Those are NEM 358. This is priced at €190.50. Another coach from the DR is this second class BMHE version. Something odd here with this image's roof, so this might not be the actual final version. However, we do know that it can be fitted with interior lighting and has the same kind of couplings as the last pack. This one also features half-open sliding windows and modified coach ends with end signals. This one will set you back €63.50. Over to the DB now, and we have this second class coach with baggage compartment. This is from the period around 1945 through to around 1970, and the model has the same specification as the previous coaches, a little cheaper this time at €62.80. We're also offered a compartment coach from the same era as the last one to complement it, and again the same feature set. This one is a bit more at €71.70. This is a great looking model in the form of the DRG second/third class coach from the 1920 to 1945 era. Again, the same spec and a price of €65.20 this time. Bang up to date now, we have this Polish PKP second class coach. This is actually just a model that Tillig already produced, but this one features a different running number to add to your rake of IC intercity coaches. Definitely a favourite of mine and coming in at €62.80. Keeping with the modern theme, we have this great looking and very colourful Slovakian ZSSK sleeping coach. Very unusual. This would certainly make for an interesting talking point if it rolled past on your layout. Usual specification for all coaches from Tillig, and this one coming in at €71.10. This is also an unusual coach in the form of the DB second class passenger coach with baggage compartment. This is from the 1990 to 2007 era, when the German railways began painting their coaches different colours depending on types of use. Again with the same features, and this time it's €62.80 RRP. We've got some old-timer coaches becoming available too this autumn, And the first is this DB second class four-wheel coach. From the end of the Second World War through to around about the 1970s, these coaches trundled around and make for a great model to have behind a tank engine. Again, the usual features with the price here being £41.30. Same time period, but moving to the Deutsche Reichsbahn again, we have this second class passenger coach with brakeman's cab. This is a great looking model, and again it comes with the same features. Yours for £44.90. Finally, for the coaches, it's the same type of 3-axle coach, but this time without the brakeman's cab. Same price though at £44.90. Now we're on to the wagons, and still with the DR, we have this twin pack of 4-wheel container wagons from the late 60s through to the 1990s era. They feature close couplings in NEM pockets and come in at an RRP of £63.90 the pair. Next we have a cement silo wagon featuring the Czechoslovakia Cement Company in the Czech Republic. I probably pronounced that completely wrong, so apologies. Anyway, there's lots of details and unusual looks going on here. This is certainly something different than the normal box wagons. Close couplings again and an RRP of €59.90. We stay in the Czech Republic for this CSD sliding roof wagon type TCS. It's a very commonly modelled wagon, this one, and Tillig have done a good job with it. Lots of detail and good printing on this model. It's priced at £46.60. And very similar, but notable with the different doors, is this SNCF version of the wagon, which is also being made available in autumn this year. And it's the same price too. The next one is a modern twin-set container wagon fitted with the Yang Ming containers. Extra parts added and some great printing, especially on the containers. This has an RRP of £94.40. Finally, my favourite wagon being released this quarter has to be this DRG tank wagon. An incredible amount of printing on this and so many details packed into such a small wagon. It really does look great and comes in at £41.90. So a note on coach LED lighting kits. This autumn Tillig are releasing a new kit for their previously released double-deck coaches. It's pretty fancy, but does come with a hefty price tag of £65.50. However, for non-double-deck coaches, like the one shown earlier today, there's this kit which you can already get at a lower price of £36.79. So that's it, an absolutely massive release of new models for TT Gauge. They must be the world leaders in this scale, and there's some good quality stuff on offer here. What was your favourite? Mine was the tank wagon, but let me know what yours was in the comments below. And as always, just to wrap up, I'll say I'm not associated with or make any money from Tillig to do this video. I hope you liked it though, give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe for more news and updates and model railway reviews, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya!